Hey, mate, have you done the test yet?
No.
You haven't? Okay, it's your lucky day. We call this a New Zealand good person test. Have you seen it before?
No.
No, okay. Here we go. First question is, are you good? Like, do you think you're a good person?
Yep.
You are very confident. All right, here's the test. First question is linked with this picture here. Two things. There's a picture and there's a word. Now, can you see the picture? When you look at it like that, yeah? Can you see the picture there? Yeah, what's the picture of?
A person's face.
That's right, well done, person's face. Now, can you see a word hidden there? Thinking of good and bad, right and wrong, can you see a word hidden in there? If you turn, that's right, turn on the angle like this. 4-letter word, not an expletive. There we go, so we've got an L there, can you see an L? And thinking of good and bad, so L-I, can you see it? L-I-A-R.
Oh, is it a R?
On the end, yeah. So, the word lie. Now, question, have you ever told a lie in your life?
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, I've told lies as well. What do we call people who tell lies?
Lies.
Lies, I know, it's not very nice, but it's true. Right, next one. It's a little bit more straightforward. The top question, top picture here, what is this guy doing? What's it an image of, you think?
What's he doing?
Yeah, what's he doing? What do you think it's kind of trying to convey, that picture? When you think of good and bad, right and wrong.
Trying to make him stop stealing or something?
Yeah, well, that's right. He's stealing something, yeah. So question for you, have you ever stolen something in your life? Anything, like a piece of fruit, someone's clothing, something? Yeah. Again, I've done the same stuff, all right? So we're not just liars, we're also thieves, right? Next, last one. There's two things here. This guy's angry. He's going to bash someone, right? Have you ever been angry with someone, wanted to thump them? Okay. I've done the same. You know, the Bible says this, if we hate someone in our heart, we're a murderer in our heart, right? So, he could also be doing something else. He could be yelling out, oh my God, Jesus Christ, something like that. Have you ever used those words to express disgust or anger? You have? Okay. Same as me. We've been through 4 of the 10 commandments. The question for you is this. If you were judged by this standard, would you be innocent or guilty? At the end of your life, if this is the standard of judgment, would you be innocent or guilty? We've been through 4 of the 10 commandments. What do you reckon?
Innocent?
Guilty. Well, if God says, okay, have you done these 4 things, would you be innocent or guilty? If you said, hey, have you ever told a lie, have you stolen something, you'd be standing there, you'd be guilty, like me, like everybody, right? Here's the problem. Okay, last page. What it means is all of us start on this side. See this? There's a big barrier now between us and God because of what we've done. Okay? Now, when you die, if the barrier stays down, there's only one place left. It's a place called hell, a tragic place. It's what you deserve, it's what I deserve for this stuff, right? That's the bad news. Good news is this. God does not want you in hell. He wants you with him on this side in heaven, right? So he sends Jesus down. We've just had Easter. You know, God sends Jesus, he dies on the cross. He takes your punishment on himself. That's what he was doing, right? You broke the law, God came and paid your fine through Jesus, okay? So, across this bridge, you've got to do 2 simple things. 1, turn from what you know is wrong, all right? You're not going to be perfect, but you're saying, God, I want to go your way, help me change. Second thing is you need to surrender to Jesus, because he didn't just stay in the ground. He rose 3 days later and is alive. So you surrender in your life to him. Ask him to take over, take you across that bridge. So, question for you is this. If you died today, what side would you be on? Would you be stuck on this side or this side?
That side.
This side over here. Yeah. Now, why would you be on that side?
Because I haven't done as much bad stuff.
Okay, because we've been through 4 of those commandments. You know, those ones back one there. You know what God, sometimes we look at others and we go, you know what, they tell lies. Everyone tells lies, no big deal. But to God, he's perfect, he's pure. He says one lie, he hates it. It's a terrible thing to him. You know, and it's not just our actions that get judged, it's our mind, our thoughts. You know, imagine if all your thoughts for all your life were put up on a big screen for everyone to see. You'd be like, oh my goodness, it's going to be embarrassing, you know. And God sees all that stuff. And what he's saying to you and me, he says, look, without me, you've got no chance. You're stuck on this side. And the only way to get across back to me is to turn and surrender. I've made a way for you to come back to me. So have you done those two things? Have you turned and surrendered? Do you remember those two things? Turn from what you know is wrong and surrendered your life to Jesus. I mean, really, not just turn up to church and said a few prayers, but really committed yourself to Jesus. Have you done that? Not yet. Can I encourage you today? We'll probably won't see you again. I'm not from here, and we're just kind of passing through. Can I encourage you, do those two things, turn and surrender. Yeah. All right, I'll give you a booklet. You can take it away. And in this booklet, it just explains further what we've talked about, but it explains the cost here. It's not easy being a Christian. I mean, it's a gift you receive, and Jesus does take your cross here. But over on the side, it's not easy. People may think you're silly, you might be religious or whatever. You've got to accept that and continue on. So you can read that. And the last page is a prayer. This is not magic. Like, don't get around in a group and chant it with candles, because it probably won't help, you know. But if you're genuine, God can hear it. All right? And then if you've got any questions, just text me. I'll just text you back. You know, if you've got issues or questions about what we've talked about. Okay?
Yeah.
But please take it seriously. It's no mistake, we've just met. All right? All the best, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your day, eh?
Yeah.
See ya.